Hello students, my name is Dr. Suresh. I'm an English professor. In this video, we're going to learn some of the commonly mispronounced words in English language. I've documented about 111 words from the lesson The Legacy of Gandhi and Nehru by Shashi Tharoor. And I'm sure that by the end of this video, you will be able to pronounce all these words perfectly. So let's get into the video. Educated, 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 educated. Several, 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 several. The letter E in the middle is silent. Development, 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 development. So we have the stress on the syllable well. Development. Affairs, affairs. The red highlighted letters are silent, so you just have to go with the remaining. Just like the same way how you usually do, but silencing these highlighted letters. And you have to replace the S sound with the Z sound. Affairs, affairs. Nearly, nearly. Career, career. Career, 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 career. Served, served. The letters R and E are silent, the red highlighted letters. Served. Worker, worker. Both the letter R's are silent. You just have to pronounce without the letters. Worker, worker. Publications, publications. There are 5 syllables in this word. Publications. Out of these 5 syllables, we have to stress the middle syllable, that is K. Publications, publications. Reasons, reasons. There are 2 yeses, but both the S's must be given with the Z sound. Reasons, reasons. Tiger, tiger. The letter R at the end is silent, so there are only 2 syllables. Tiger, tiger. Tumultuous, tumultuous. There are 4 syllables in this word. We have to stress the second syllable. Mul must be heard with more volume. Tumultuous, tumultuous. Quiet, quiet. Nations. There are 2 syllables in this word, and we have to stress the first syllable. Nay must be heard with more volume than the other syllable. Nations. And you know that S is a different letter in sound, Z is a different sound. These are 2 different distinctive sounds in English language. And it is necessary that we need to differentiate between these 2 sounds. Nations. Where, where. The letters R and E at the end are silent. Where. Blessed, blessed. The letter S and E are silent, and the letter D is pronounced with the T sound. So blessed, blessed. Determine, Determined. There are 3 syllables in this word. Determined. Determined. So we have to stress the part T. Determined. The red highlighted letters are silent in this word. There. There. The letter R at the end is silent. Peasant. Peasant. The letter S in the middle must be replaced with the Z sound. Peasant. Privilege. 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 Cambridge. Cambridge. There are 2 syllables in this word. We have to stress the first syllable. Cambridge. Largest. 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 The letter R is silent in this word. Largest. Together. Together. The letter R at the end is silent. There are 3 syllables in this word and we have to stress the middle syllable. G. Together. Together. Democracy. Democracy. There are 4 syllables in this word and we have to stress the second syllable. Mock must be heard with more volume than the other syllables. Democracy. Ears. Ears. The letter R is silent and you have to give the Z sound at the end in place of letter S. Ears. Cause. 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 The letters U, R, E are silent. Just go with the remaining. Cause. Separation. Separation. There are 3 syllables in this word and we have to stress the middle syllable. Ray must be heard with more volume. Separation. And the letter A is silent. Religion. Religion. There are 3 syllables in this word and we have to stress the middle syllable. Religion. Extraordinary. Extraordinary. There are 5 syllables in this word and we have to give more volume to the second syllable. Stro. Extraordinary. The letters A and R are silent. Extraordinary. Same. Same. Ideas. Ideas. You have to get the Z sound at the end of this word. Ideas. Social. Social. Change. Change. Experiment. Experiment. Emerged. 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 The letters R and E are silent. Therefore. Therefore. The letters R-E that are highlighted in red are silent. Just go with the remaining. Therefore. That's the way we have to pronounce this word. Means. Means. We just have to replace the S sound with the Z sound. Means. Included. Included. There are 3 syllables in this word, and we have to stress the middle part. Clue. And just focus on the last part of this word. D-E-D must be pronounced as did. Included. opponent, opponent, essential, essential. The letters S and I that are in red are silent, and the first letter E is just the same sound as E. Essential, essential. Expression, expression. Disliked, disliked. The letter E is silent and the D at the end is replaced with the T sound. Disliked. Because, because. The letters U and E at the end are silent, and we have to replace the S sound with the Z sound. Because, because. We can also pronounce this word with a long sound, like this, because, because. Both because, or perfect. Required, required. Enough, enough. Afford, afford. The letter F and R are silent. Just go with the remaining. Afford. Racial, racial, racial. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Resistance, resistance. Worker, worker. Both R's are silent. Worker, worker. Resolution, resolution. Resolution, resolution. Unelected, 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 unelected. Elite, elite. Pursue, 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 pursue. Position, position, position. Consisted, 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 consisted. Those with the Z sound. Those. Demanded, demanded. Demanded, demanded. Look at the end of this word. The spelling ends with D-E-D, but we have to pronounce that part as did. Demanded, demanded, demanded. Marriage, 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 marriage. Electric, electric. Virtues, virtues. The letter R is silent and you have to replace the yes letter with the Z sound. Virtues. Touched, touched. The letters O and E are silent and letter D at the end is replaced with the T sound. So, touched, touched. Masses, masses. The letter yes is silent. At the end of the letter yes gives the Z sound. Masses, Masses. Masses. The letter yes in the middle is silent. And at the end of this word, the letter yes gives a Z sound. Masses. Challenging. 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 Became. 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 Imprison. 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 With the Z sound at the end. Past. Past. The letter S is silent, and at the end of the word, the D gives the T sound. Past. Suggested. Suggested. The G is silent. The end part of this word, T-E-D, is pronounced as tid. Suggested. Hour. 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 The letters H and R are silent. We just have to pronounce this word as hour. Persuading. Persuading. The letter R is silent. We just have to pronounce this word as persuading. 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 Pushed. Pushed. The letter E is silent and the D is replaced with the T sound. Pushed. Pushed. Presidency. Presidency. Pre-Z-dun-C. Presidency. Presidency. Z sound for the letter yes. Presidency. Wanted. 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 Look at the end part of this word. T-E-D is pronounced as tid. Wanted. Whereas the letter E is silent, a Z sound at the end of this word. Whereas, guided, the second syllable of this word, D-E-D, is pronounced as did. Guided. Pinnacle. Pinnacle. The letters N and E are silent. We just have to pronounce a word with the remaining letters. Pinnacle. Speeches. Speeches. There are only two syllables in this word. Speeches. Speeches. Z sound at the end of the word. Speeches. Visible. Visible. The letter E is silent. Z sound for the letter yes. Visible. Embodiment. 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 Assume. Assume. The letter S and E are silent. Z sound for the letter yes. Assume. Respect. 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 Procedures. 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 The letter R is silent. Z sound for the letter yes at the end. Dangers. Dangers. The letter R is silent. Z sound for the letter yes at the end. Dangers. Caesar. Caesar. The letter R at the end is silent. Z sound for the letter yes. Caesar. Nurtured. Nurtured. The letters R, R, E are silent. The remaining is pronounced as nurtured. OTOs. OTOs. O, T, O's. OTOs. The letter E is silent at the end. Z sound for the letter S. OTOs. Forget. Forget. The letter R is silent. You just have to pronounce the word as forget. Forget. These. These. With the Z sound at the end. Notable. 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 The letter E is silent. Subjected. 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 Note the end of this word. TED is pronounced as tid. Subjected. Ministers. Ministers. The letter R is silent. Z sound for the S. Ministers. Opposition. 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 Z sound for the letter S. Judicial. 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 Occasion. 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 Slighted. 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 Started. Started. Finally. 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 Age. Age. Conference. Conference. Both the E's are silent. Conference. Conference. Question. 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 Lions. Lines. The letter E is silent. Z sound for the letter S. Days. Days. Z sound for the letter S. Days. Promises. 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 Z sound for the letter S at the end. Woods. Woods. Z sound for the letter S at the end. Legacies. 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 Z sound at the end of the word. Legacies. Mocked. Mocked. The letters R and E are silent. T sound for the letter D at the end. Mocked. Destroyed. 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 Courage. 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 Personal. Personal. The letters R and O are silent. Personal. Personal. Pillars. Pillars. The letters L and R are silent. Z sound for the letter S at the end. Pillars. Vision. Vision. That is it. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.